Insight's really important to us here at Travelport. We've polled more than 20,000 travellers, consumers, hundreds of industry professionals, and then dozens of experts from within our business to bring together a really rounded set of views about where our industry is heading. Just so much has changed in the travel industry in the last 10 years. We've moved from this very transactional world, very offline world, into a new world where consumer expectations are just so much higher. It's critical for that travel brand to really be where the consumer is, so that they're engaging in the environment and the ecosystem that the traveller is in. So it's been really interesting as we've done our research that we see that it really is all about the experience. It's all about value to the consumer rather than the absolute cost of a trip. And value really is that sweet spot. Almost 90% of consumers say that it's about value over cost. So a very, very clear finding there. From a technology perspective, the entirety of the trip really is supported by a range of emerging technologies that are growing in prominence. What we see is that the use of AR and VR is welcomed, demanded almost, by consumers. And we see travel brands responding in really neat ways to that particular demand. We also see rising demand for voice search. Again, almost half of our travellers say that they've used voice search to help them in booking their travel experience. So we see that almost half of consumers really want to be able to personalise their trip, make it special for them. But there are frustrations that come with this. We hear from consumers, from travellers, that they often don't know what's included within that trip. Sometimes frustration also comes through because they're not remembered. Their preferences aren't recognised on that repeat trip that they book with a particular travel brand. Things that really are letting down the consumer. So I think we're entering a really exciting decade ahead. That consumer is much more online today and will indeed become more so in the future.